Howdy, folks. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. This pneumonia has been just killing me on doing these audio tracks. I have a lot of reviews for all the submarines, but it's just killing me. But let's get into the one you guys have always been asking for, U-4501. I believe this nerf has actually benefited this boat. Not that it changed something that it wasn't really going to affect this boat. She does have 6 torpedo tubes in the stern and 4 in the front. And that's her thing. She does what I call the donut, going in circles. So you do exactly what you're doing here on the map. You want to get out to flanks. You want to spot for your team, and you want to start shooting and using your homing. Now, she has the worst ping in the game, I believe. I think 12 seconds it is, but we'll get to that in a minute. But overall, you can do a lot of damage with these torpedoes. Limited range of 10 kilometers kind of stinks, but make sure you watch out in this boat for Japanese and Italian cruisers with that sub-surveillance and other sub-surveillance ships. But actually, if you see the 6 black holes on the right-hand side, or sorry, 3, that's the actual torpedo tubes. They were mounted on the side. Kind of a cool boat. Let's get into it really quickly and we'll go through it. So, armor. Have you played it? I'm just kidding. She's like paper mache. Do not get damaged. Survivability 14-1. That sucks. So, like, at tier 10. Sonar, here we go. Like I said, yeah, I was right. 12 seconds. First ping will last 25 seconds. Second ping will last 65 seconds. So, that's really good. And what's one of the longest? 10-kilometer range torpedoes. I'm not going to do torpedoes. I'll do that when I get equipment. Diving capacity, 241 units, which is fantastic. So you do get a good amount. 1-to-1, but here's the kicker. 2.2 for units for recovery. That's like I-56 level, which is fantastic based on my build, and I'll show you that in a bit. On the surface, she does 21 knots, and a rudder ship at 2.3. That does actually help that change or buff for us. Underwater, 37.8 underwater at maximum. And she's got 3.4. That just doesn't work anymore. Now here, detectability on the surface, 5.4. Fantastic. At periscope depth, 1.9. Even more fantastic. You're going to see more destroyers than they're going to see you. And of course, 2.1 kilometers for aero detection. Right off the bat, I take main armor modification. I do take engine room protection because he's going to get hit. I do take diving capacity modification. Here's the first one for me that actually increases my ability to recharge my battery. Submarine steering gears, very important, 50% reduction in dive and rudder shift. Again, reinforced bulkhead, pretty standard nowadays. You're going to take that at minus 15. And I do take dive capacity. Here's an extra at plus 15, which is fantastic. Torpedoes homing, 60-second reload, 10-kilometer range, 9,200 damage, not bad, 82 knots, very fast, but can be seen from the moon. So at 2.2 kilometers. And of course, you know, that 3-kilometer threshold, which is not 3 kilometers based on CPA, closest point of approach. Only 3 repairs, so be careful. You've got the hydrophone. You can see a ship for 1 second, total 6 seconds of seeing it. Submarine surveillance. This is a pretty standard package, however, which one is it? Sorry, it's not this one. It's over here. You actually could get the 20% reduction, which some people do take. I don't bother taking it, personally, or at this point. Reserve battery unit, extra 30% on battery. Sorry, 30 seconds on battery. Fantastic. Get yourself a couple of heals, but they only work on the surface. There's my flags, and don't forget to make sure you take those 2 as well. That's important. So let's go up to exterior. I just take the camo that came with it. It's kind of cool. All right, let's go into captain. Going to Luntens. I do take, obviously, liquidator because I want a 30% chance of flood. I do take helmsman because I want a reduction of dive time and when I get spotted. Priority target, obviously, who I want to see who's looking at me. I do take preventive maintenance. It's a Gunter Lunten special for him. You get an extra 45% as opposed to 30. Reduces torpedo. I do take this because with Italian crews and Japanese, I'm going to get spotted. So I want my stuff armed. If he's in front of me, I want to kill him really quick if I made a boo-boo. And that has saved me a few times. Then I do take consumable specialist, minus 15% on your consumables, getting them rid up. Watchful, very useful skill. I think it's one of the best. I do take improved battery efficiency, plus 25% recharging. That's why you see me. I'm up there. It gets up. This is becoming kind of a standard build for me at this tier. You can take a large propeller, but I don't anymore because it's not 100% anymore. It's only 50%, so I don't really care. And of course, I take Adrenaline Rush. That's my loadout for this boat. So why is this boat good? To me, it's simple. It just does the donuts. It keeps going in circles, keeps dodging. Stay out of the range of anti-aircraft, and you'll be just fine. And I'm not just fine. I just had a coughing fit again. Welcome to pneumonia. But overall, I mean, as long as you're staying out of the range of Japanese and Italian light cruisers, you can be very standoffish to this. And then you can come around the flanks, get behind it. One thing I will say, like the British line, because of her speed, you can actually go under the enemy and get behind the enemy. And I've now been doing a lot of that in my play of the game, so that way I can actually one, spot the enemy for my team, and two, now they've got to have crossfire with torpedoes, and it upsets people quite a bit. So anyway, that's what I think. I still think she's one of the best boats out there. I do like it a lot, and I'm going to keep playing. But you tell me down the chat or in the comments, whatnot, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you still like subs? Do you still playing them? I'm still playing them because I don't mind them. But hey, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button because I think we're going to pass 125,000 subscribers here this weekend when I'm making this video. But as always, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best, and bye for now.